For Brick,
like a loyal boyfriend
for him.
Like a loyal
different
man.
Brick, not Brick Wolfpack.
No,
Brick
no,
Baby.
no. Yeah,
I know you kick it with him.
No, I seen Brick Baby on the flyer, so I'm like, was he on the flyer?
No, I'm just showing
he's in Florida, but his location won't change once he's in the air, right?
Yeah, exactly.
He was on the flyer. He was supposed to be here, right?
Yeah.
So
well, we were just figuring maybe.
Yeah, you know, me and him, we like to chill and shit, go up. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what are you guys gonna do together? You don't really pow up over here.
Well, it's just so expensive. You know what I'm saying? I don't pull up like that no more. It's so expensive.
I also feel like he's realized that it's probably not the best thing for his podcasting.
Facts. I hear you.
Yeah, it's all about finding, like, if you're someone that likes to partake in extracurriculars.
That ain't the one.
But I don't.
Well, yeah.
There's a lot of things that could make you a better podcaster. The one that makes you
syrup and dance.
That's not.
You said Brick Wolf?
No, I'm talking about Brick Baby.
No, but you said that. You were like, no, I'm not talking about Brick. No, I don't even talk to that guy, bro. That's not my homeboy.
I still can't figure out if he's a LGBT yet.
An F slur.
Yeah, an F slur.
Look, this is my thing. This is my thing. Like, you know, like he was cool. They let me come to their house in Texas and showed hospitality, but I will never go back after that.
See, okay, he did the same thing that I did, where I did the gay prank. I took the picture with the gay porn star, but I have a long history of joking around about this, and I'm a white boy.
You white boys get away with that shit.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but
White
also,
boys
like,
get away with that.
I've joked about this how many times on the podcast over the years. For Brick Wolfpack, I still don't know.
Look, as okay, Brick is not a homie, as a Southsider, he's a SA, but as a thug, as a street dude, you're not supposed to play like that online around the homies behind closed doors, because we don't do that. We don't get away with that.
Right. No sex playing, fool.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a sex player.
You could do that.
You can meet people from the hood or Mexican?
Like, just like it.
Because I'm Mexican and I grew up in a white hood.
People from the hood, period.
You come off white.
Yeah.
You're
Like,
white facing.
Yes.
Look, bro,
White passing.
we shouldn't even play, like, you can't even play like that behind closed doors, because then it's like, what if this dude really thinks you're gay? Now he's trying to fuck you.
I mean,
I would just be like, oh, I'm not really gay.
Like,
No,
not
you'd be
like
like,
that.
all right.
But you know what I mean, though.
You're just
You get
mad
what I'm
polite.
saying?
You would let him smash.
I let him smash just to be nice.
So now,
yeah, come on, you better leave me off.
Normally I talk, but you were nice.
That's really all I want. That's all I can.
nah, we just trying to, like, come on,
Imagine
man, you
trying
got
to
to set
top
example. You can't do that.
Top lush?
Imagine.
Wait,
like being a top.
like bending his ass over?
Yeah.
Oh,
what a crazy sight.
no.
If you were going to
I
bang
thought-
Lush, what position would you want him in?
See, this is like completely the opposite of where I saw this going. I was thinking about, Mikey, like, you're really attractive. So
No, thank you. Yeah.
he would make sense, like,
Oh, so you're
I'm the
thinking that
baddie.
you should bang Mikey?
Don't let Brick hear you say this shit.
Ooh, I like that.
You guys talked about the picture, but I didn't really see too much of it.
The lefty picture.
Yes.
The near makeout, yeah.
Yeah, so what?
You use it as an
What do you
album
mean?
cover.
I did use it as an album cover, but I'm like, no, as a single cover.
Oh, okay.
As a single, that's number 3.
But why'd you decide to do that?
Because I'm like, fuck. Well, I mean, we can't use that
You've
word.
already
but
crossed that bridge,
yeah, we
bro.
crossed that.
The F slur and the F word. Whatever you want.
Look, no, because I'm like, I just felt like, we shouldn't hold back at all. Just like let it go, like let loose, like tell people how you really feel. And
But
stuff,
do you feel like you've kind of like ruined all your friendships with all the other Rasa rappers
Well,
because you've done a
look,
series of F My Ops
it's
diss
out the
tracks?
window.
my friends,
It's over.
my
It's
real
done.
friends, like are like people I went to school with or stuff like that. Like none of these rappers are my real friends, So it's
Okay.
like you get what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty sure you kind of get what I'm trying to go at. Like this is industry shit, anybody I met rapping was all on some business shit. It's like, now I'm doing this with these females. Now I'm in the porn industry.
It's just crazy because all day, or not all day, but I had a nice chunk of the day in which OTR was DMing me, basically like really mad at me for what Wack has said about Lefty Gunplay, even though like I feel like I have sat here on this podcast and defended Lefty over and over and over, and now all of a sudden, because Wack is like, I guess there was leaked audio of Wack saying that he wanted to line Lefty up, but I guess OTR doesn't want to like get at Wack about it. I don't know, apparently this is just like crossing racial boundaries is no good, but you can pile on the white boy. And my response is like, listen, this has nothing to do with me, but Lefty, ever since he did this podcast, has not done any podcast in which he didn't go at Wack and lie about Wack to an extreme degree, including like saying that Wack basically like tapped in with labels and like told the labels to not sign him and all this kind of bullshit, as well as me. He said all kinds of stupid shit about me. And so my thing is, Lefty, if you wanted me to protect you once Wack decided that he really had a real problem with you, the time to make that decision was a long time ago. I'm not going to go out on a limb to protect you or to make peace with Wack when you've taken every opportunity over however many months to talk about how much better than No Jumper you are. And I'm going to be honest with you, Lefty's career at this moment is not looking too bright. His last couple of interviews, 10, 20,000 views. I don't know what he thinks I'm going to pay him for that shit.
Hold on. Soulless, get at me, bro. Kick him out this team. Put me back on contract. You know what I'm saying? Play ball. Hey, you want to go numbers for numbers? Go look at the stats. I'm going to make you recoup faster.
If I had been his manager for the last 6 months, shit would be looking a lot different for him. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I'm just clowning. I'm talking.
What do you think? It doesn't feel like that.
I hear you.
There's nobody taking charge of his career.
Okay,
because he's just doing whatever. I watched 2 newly released Lefty Gunplay videos yesterday.
You seen the last one they did with Bozo?
I didn't. I saw that one. That one was like kind of high, but like the 2 he put out yesterday, dog shit.
I'm like,
he needs help bad because it's looking bad right now. He's squandered a lot of opportunity over the last 6 months.
Talk about fumbled the bag.
Yeah.
He fumbled the bag, dog.
But I don't even give a fuck about the bag. I care about the art and the level of interest that people have and the amount of like when the Mexican Crip Mac thing. I mean, when we said it in the first interview, it was like a joke. Mm-hmm. Now it's looking like, whoa, that was like a prophecy because all the interest in his music has withered away. And that's really unfortunate, but he did it to himself by putting out terrible music.
I still haven't listened to one complete record from Lefty Gunplay. I still haven't listened. You know, I listened to his verse on the RJ song. It was cool.
That's
on the radio.
Good record. But you can't tell me that's
But he had to get in the studio with somebody that really knows how to rap and gives a fuck about his music, right?
Listen to a full song.
RJ been making pretty good music for a long time.
RJ makes good music.
RJ is one of the most underrated rappers.
This is the thing. You cannot base your career off of features. You cannot.
Of course.
And saying like rhymes that other people already said.
All my new catalog that I've been dropping is all solo by myself. Like I'm trying. You get what I'm saying? You can't.
Yeah.
So there's a lot
do that, bro.
There's a lot to unpack here,
and we know that you are a professional gunplay glazer, lushy glaze play. So you might call him.
You gotta back up the compa.
Listen, shouts and Neff. You feel me? Shouts and Neff. Now, look. First of all, I've had several very interesting Lefty Gunplay related conversations today.
With him or with other people?
With his team, with other people regarding him, with situations regarding or that stem from the Wack situation, etc.
Wait, he put out 2 music videos yesterday and they're both gone already? What is this?
1 month.
I just went to his channel.
I don't know what you were.
He put up a video yesterday and they're not up no more?
I'm not gonna lie.
One was with somebody else.
I'm not gonna lie, Adam. I tried to look for it before I got on because you had mentioned that he had some new drops.
I watched 2 yesterday. He did a song with a rapper.
It's time for me to get involved.
A person of color. I forget the name already.
What you gonna do? Features on other people. Okay,
I'm gonna have to write lyrics for Lefty.
Okay, there's so much to say to Swifty, but we're gonna build up to since we're on the Lefty subject.
Let's do the Lefty subject as long as we're in here because I'm a little pissed off about them.
Letter to My Eyes, Volume 1, 2, and 3 out now on streaming platforms.
There's a lot. There's a lot to say about. Swifty is kicking up dust right now.
What do you mean by that?
Swifty is like the demon of Los Angeles, bro. Like, literally, bro. Like,
why are you changing the topic off of Lefty Gunplay?
Okay, let's kill him.
Let's kill
He's
that.
trying to defend him. Avoid the conversation.
Finish him.
So first of all, as far as his management,
my interviews do more numbers than Lefty's right now. What?
He's worked himself into a place where nobody's watching his interviews anymore.
And to be fair though, you are like you're very controversial.
No, well,
at this current
I let my tongue loose. Like I'm not gonna hold back. You know, unless I really care about a relationship or something, and I'm not gonna hold back. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, you've been very, very like,
Hold back.
and I'm not gonna front. And this is why, if you look at my pod a few months back, and this is like before you and Raider had reconciled or whatever.
Yeah.
And I had you, and this is when y'all wasn't getting along. All that, I was like, I had you on my list. You feel me? It was
Man.
like the Chicano
Oh, yeah.
rap list. Blah blah blah.
No,
blah.
yeah,
And I
for
had
sure.
you like high up there. You feel me? And he wasn't psyched about it at the moment, but like
The influence around you is gonna, for sure, they're gonna try to like.
right, of course but like you guys weren't getting. And the thing is, also, I was privy to certain records before they came out.
Yeah.
because I'm homies with, you feel me? Every
Yeah, no, for
producer
sure.
and shit.
And
So-
those are still in the cut. Like
Yeah,
they got to get polished.
So I heard certain things and I was like, oh my God, Swifty is snapping really hard right now. He has some diss tracks that are going to shake the city up, all this and that.
Yeah.
Want him coming with it. But as far as Lefty, so his management has been, as far as I know, on and off. But for the most part, he's been under King Cash. King Cash is a solid dude. He's really
Seemed
like,
cool to me too.
he's very solid.
I don't know that he's
level-headed.
doing a whole lot because
I don't
he
think-
needs to offer up
cool.
some restraint.
Cool as hell, but relationship wise, like business relationship wise, like what can you really do for Lefty?
Okay, you could
You could
make him stop doing so many interviews and then make him put out good music and not put out bad music.
There you
Yeah.
go, Cash.
That's a big overhead view, but those are the basic things that Lefty needs to do that has gotten his career into the place that I feel like
He's
it's
in
at
a
right now.
specific hole where he's like using lyrics from other people and to start off his songs, which is not really giving him a creative like.
He's always done that. Though.
Uniqueness
That's
or
always
whatever.
been something that he's done, and I kind of like when he does it in a clever way. I find it kind of like entertaining.
Yeah, it's like when Drake did that with the song with YG.
I mean, you could look back on you could go back through hip hop history. KRS-One has entire verses where he's shouting out every single contemporary record. The joint that was on, I think it was on the Rhyme or Reason soundtrack, that Bring It Back, that old New York rap. He has a whole verse and he's spitting Raekwon bars. He's spitting, you feel me, Tribe Called Quest. He's alluding to every record that was relevant at the time. So when Lefty do that, it don't bother me per se. But if you lean on that too much,
Like
yes, it becomes redundant.
Watch me nay nay.
Yeah,
Like that. Like I feel you. Like
In
yeah.
the cipher.
yeah. Look,
What he say? And then he dissed me on one of them. He said Swifty Blue. He said something. I don't even know
Did
what
he?
he said.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but I was like, oh my God, bro. Like, let me write a better diss for you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm-
he
Would you
should
write
let
them?
people write his raps.
No, yeah, most definitely.
Literally. If he had a co-writer, this whole thing would look way different.
Well, I think that helped.
Album structure of
I think
songs.
artists of that caliber should have a writing team, no matter what.
He needs for sure 100%. He needs to like detox and just work out for like a month, 2 months, just to get his mind back right and think more clear.
But when I see him doing interviews recently, it does seem like he's not the same scanted out version of
Yeah,
himself, which
he-
that to me means that he's noticed that things are not going
He's
so
not
well.
moving as fast.
So he's like, okay, I'm not going to be getting loaded before every interview or whatever.
You have to understand, like, and I'm not saying this is what he's on, but as somebody myself who was gotten off of every drug you could be addicted to, that included, all that really requires is a good 4 or 5 days of just being by yourself and not doing shit and just sleeping. You're gonna be hella irritated. You're gonna have no energy. You're not gonna barely be able to get out of bed, no matter, depending upon how far gone you are. You might have little like nightmare type things, whatever, you feel me?
So you're saying that no matter how deep
gonna
in
be
the
aight,
meth
though.
streets you are, you could detox for 4 or 5 days and you'd be all right?
Pretty much, bro. You're not gonna die.
You might
I
need like
promise
4 or
you.
5 weeks, but yeah, like
Yeah, 4 or
some
5
people might
weeks.
need-
4 or 5 weeks to be at optimal capacity.
You ever done meth?
Yes.
Yeah, like fuck 18, 19.
Damn.
But yeah, I stopped.
Real
right
one?
away.
Real
yeah.
one?
Crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a great meth age.
So, yeah, no,
yeah,
so
late
Let's do a meth
teens.
album.
Meth album. Well,
Just a couple days.
for sure. Tell Lefty I need a verse.
Oh my God.
No, but he don't got the energy
Pookie
anymore.
in the
Yeah.
carro with my homie.
smoking Pookie and I'm eating a cookie.
I got the pink.
I'm a rapper now.
I got the pink Pookie, got the white one. I got the. Watch me name.
I got the left one, you got the right one.
Yeah.
It's clearly the
I'm a little irritated because of the fact Lefty's been basically like using Wack for content for months now. And now Wack finally like basically says something about how he wants to do something physically to him. And all of a sudden I got the OTR Instagram account in my DMs acting tough to me. And it's like, listen, this is your boy, and he's beefing with another gang member. What the fuck do I got to do with this? I've sat here on this podcast so many times and opted out of fully going in on Lefty in the sense that I wanted to, make it so that we could have a good relationship in the long run. And apparently I have not been given any credit for that, because now they're acting like it's my fault that Wack's talking about him, when Lefty, since day one, has been using Wack as content, doing all these interviews. I don't understand it.
Well, okay. And that's totally understandable. Like that.
Everybody
If that's
knows that
really-
when you see an interview or when you see an Adam and Wack
So
show,
OTR's tripping on you?
We don't share ups. Me and Wack, I like a lot of people that he doesn't like. Recently, we united on
co-host.
hatred of Comparator, but this is not like something where we're a unified front. And I don't think anybody thinks that, but it's convenient for them to feel that way when it comes down to some tough shit.
So OTR feels like you guys are creating this narrative, like you guys are blackballing them.
They think that I'm kind of like in on it with Wack. Yeah.